This is Gary Kayye. It's day 3 of InfoComm here in Orlando, and I'm here in the Draper booth, and I'm here with Penny Sitler, and she's the, are you VP of Marketing or Director of Marketing or what?
I'm the advertising manager.
Well, you certainly seem to do a great job marketing and advertising-wise, and a huge congratulations for winning the 2013 Women in AV Award. Last night we were at the presentation. Well-deserved, so congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's well-deserved. And I'd like to, first of all, get your impressions of InfoComm 2013. What do you think of the show so far?
This has really been a great show. We've been thrilled with the traffic to our booth and the response to our new products. We're having a great time.
Well, we have an unofficial number of attendance, and we know for sure that the attendance is going to make a record. They're going to have a record for all InfoComms, not just breaking the Orlando record, but all InfoComm shows. We're not allowed to say what the number is yet, but it's going to be really good. And they've got to, of course, make sure that everything works out with what they see from the registrations that are down there. But should be making an announcement here in a couple of hours. So that's good that you had that impression. The show traffic was busy. It looked like one of the busiest shows I'd seen, but the layout of the show is phenomenal. Jason and his crew have done a great job on that. But how about market conditions? I mean, we've been through some tough market times in the last few years. How's 2013 looking for Draper?
I'm happy to say that we're seeing some optimism and we're seeing things pick up. And we're seeing a lot of interest in new categories too. It's really cool for us to be moving into the video conferencing area, and we're getting lots of interest in those products.
Yeah, right. We're standing actually right next to the video conferencing camera lift, and they've got a lift that goes up, and they've got 2 that go down, so that you can hide them wherever you want to hide them, whether it be in the ceiling or out of a podium or on the floor or out of a wall or whatever you want to do. Also, another kind of thing you're diversifying, which seems really simple, but it's also a great idea, is that's just backdrops. I mean, just having, I don't know what you're calling them, printed backgrounds, but, using the screen housing, something like a screen housing, you could do that. And I guess you could theoretically have one in the future that, or maybe you do, that has a screen and a backdrop.
We could. This particular one we're standing in front of actually has a chroma key surface behind this background.
Oh.
But it could just as easily have a projection screen.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, it's like I said, it's a simple idea, but it's something that shows that you're diversifying even more than you have in the past. Any hints on new product diversification or things that you might get into?
Well, the video conferencing continues to be pretty exciting. Also, we are doing more and more in the AV world with the window shades that we've offered for many years. Yeah,
and of course, window shades you can get in all different levels, all the way from complete blackout to 10%, 20%, and everything in between. So how is the regional shows going that Draper participates in? Because you're at some of the distributor shows, I see you. Do you see that participation helping you in sort of getting your name out there, or are you doing it to just support the distribution channel or the dealer channel, or do you find that, I mean, for sure everybody knows who Draper is by now, so there must be some method to that process, because it's expensive to do those kinds of shows, but at the same time, I guess you're supporting the channel.
Yeah, it is a good way to support the channel, and we wouldn't do them if we didn't find them worthwhile.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you at a few of the regional events, and I think, and of course, I was just actually talking to a couple of the distributors earlier and interviewed them for a couple of videos, and they all seem to say the same thing, and that they're trying to diversify their line as well and get into different segments of not just AV, and also bringing IT into the AV channel, so that not only bringing the products in, but also bringing the people in, which will grow the customer base as well. One area that people are always concerned about the AV IT kind of convergence is, will the IT people take business from the AV people? But I see that as a better partnership kind of thing, because AV people need IT to make the stuff work, because we're getting more network centric, and IT people can't just all of a sudden start doing AV, because there's some complexity in the fact that we have unique and not really standards, but kind of standards that we've sort of created on our own because they didn't exist before. But I guess my question is, do you see your focus shifting a little bit into different market segments like that and different customer bases, or do you feel comfortable with sort of where you are right now with that?
Well, we're aware that in the video conferencing realm, there are definitely some more IT-oriented firms working pretty hard.
Right.
But they're coming at it from a different angle. It still seems that our home is pretty much with the AV group.
No, I agree, and you've been very supportive of the industry. You've been supportive of InfoComm. You've been supportive of everything that's women in AV, for example, the women in AV, and mentoring people. So you've been a great asset to the industry. I've been fortunate enough to have you in a couple of my classes in the past, where you've helped me out and lent your wisdom to some of the attendees of those classes, and I've always appreciated that. And congratulations on not only your personal award yesterday, but also congratulations on everything you've done and built. The branding is phenomenal here. You obviously have a great location sitting right behind Christy. Everybody's going to see you, but also on the new products that you've helped usher and make sure that people know about through the marketing and advertising efforts that you've done. So congratulations, and I appreciate you taking the time today. If you want to find all the videos of all the Draper products that we shot, Talia came by and shot a bunch of videos. All you got to do is go to the video search box in the upper right-hand corner and type in Draper, D-R-A-P-E-R, and they'll come up. And of course, if you want to find out more information about Draper, or you're interested in becoming a dealer of Drapers, or you don't know all the stuff that they do make, maybe you only know Draper for screens, all you got to do is go to draperinc.com.